You're tired. Not the kind of tired that a full night of sleep can fix. You are carrying a deep psychological exhaustion that sits heavy in your chest the moment you open your eyes. You wake up. You drag yourself out of bed. You go through the motions of your day, and you wonder why it feels like you're constantly walking through thick mud. You look around at other people who seem to be moving with clarity, with purpose, with a terrifying kind of inner strength, and you silently ask yourself, what do they know that I do not? Why is my life a constant struggle against my own mind? Here is the brutal, unspoken truth that you need to face today. The world is not exhausting you. Your daily habits are exhausting you. You are not broken. You lack discipline. You have surrendered the sovereignty of your own mind to a series of weak, unconscious, reactive habits that are quietly draining your life force. Every single day, you are handing the steering wheel of your reality over to your impulses, to the opinions of strangers, to fear and to comfort. And as long as you continue to operate on this chaotic autopilot, you will never taste true freedom. Thousands of years ago, the ancient Stoics understood that greatness is never an accident. Marcus Aurelius did not govern the Roman Empire by waking up and hoping he felt motivated. Epictetus did not survive the horrors of slavery by letting his emotions dictate his reality. They built themselves into mental titans through ruthless, daily, non-negotiable habits. They knew that you do not rise to the level of your dreams. You fall to the level of your systems. Today, we are going to dismantle the weak routines that are currently sabotaging your potential. We are going to explore 10 powerful Stoic habits that you must fix daily to become completely, mentally unstoppable. These are not soft, feel-good suggestions. These are the brutal laws of self-mastery. Before we begin to rebuild your inner citadel, you must make a choice. Are you ready to stop being a casualty of your own weakness? If you're tired of losing the battle against yourself, hit the subscribe button right now. Join a community of warriors who refuse to live as victims of circumstance. Leave a comment below to anchor your intention in reality. Share this video with someone who is currently drowning in their own lack of discipline. And do not dare skip a single section of this guide. Every habit is a loaded weapon. If you leave one behind, your armor is incomplete. Seal your commitment to this transformation today. Drop this exact vow in the comments right now. I take command of my daily actions. Number 1. The eradication of the morning negotiation. The battle for your entire life is won or lost in the first 10 seconds of your day. The alarm rings. It is dark, it is cold, and immediately a voice in your head begins to whisper, "Just 5 more minutes. You worked hard yesterday. You deserve the rest. It won't matter if you skip just this once." This is the voice of weakness, and every time you listen to it, you are negotiating your future away. When you hit the snooze button, you are starting your day with a literal act of defeat. You're looking at the first commitment you made to yourself, and you are choosing to break it. The Stoic does not negotiate with the morning. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, I have to go to work as a human being." He did not ask his body how it felt. He gave it a command. To become unstoppable, you must fix this habit immediately. When the alarm sounds, you do not think. You do not assess your energy levels. You move. You place your feet on the floor and you rise. By refusing to negotiate with your weakness in the first 10 seconds of the day, you establish a frequency of absolute dominance that will carry you through the next 16 hours. Lock in this standard right now. Comment below. I do not negotiate with my weakness. Number 2, the absolute quarantine of your morning focus. Look at what the average person does the moment their eyes open. They reach blindly for their phone. Before they have even taken a conscious breath, they have invited the chaos of the entire world directly into their bed. They flood their soft, impressionable morning mind with news, gossip, emails, and the curated highlight reels of thousands of strangers. This is an act of psychological surrender. You are letting the algorithm dictate your emotional state. To fix your life, you must institute an aggressive quarantine on your attention. The first hour of your day belongs exclusively to you. The phone stays in another room. The screens stay dark. You do not consume. You create. You sit in silence. You write your thoughts. You read philosophy. You plan your attack. When you deny the world access to your first hour, you send a massive, undeniable signal to your subconscious mind. My peace is more valuable than your noise. When you control your morning focus, you become immune to the frantic urgency of everyone else. Declare your boundary below. Type this: my morning belongs strictly to my mind. Number 3, the weaponization of the pause. Throughout your day, life will attempt to provoke you. A colleague will drop a passive-aggressive remark. A driver will cut you off. An unexpected bill will arrive. Your natural, untrained habit is to react instantly. You snap back. You panic. You let the surge of adrenaline dictate your words and your actions. And every time you do this, you hand your power over to the person or the event that provoked you. The Stoic master Epictetus taught that we are not disturbed by things, but by the views we take of them. Between the event and your reaction, there is a space. You must learn to weaponize that space. When you feel the fire of anger or the cold grip of anxiety rising in your chest, you must build the habit of freezing. You take 3 deep, deliberate breaths. You do not speak. You do not type. You let the biological storm pass, and from that quiet space, you choose your response. You ask yourself, what would the strongest version of me do right now? When you master the pause, manipulators lose their power over you. Chaos loses its grip. You stop being a puppet and you become the sovereign ruler of your own behavior. Anchor this strength. Drop this in the comments. I control the space between trigger and response. Number 4, the deliberate injection of friction. You feel weak because your life is too comfortable. You have engineered an existence designed to protect you from pain, from cold, from hunger, and from strain. But comfort is a velvet prison. When you never push against resistance, your mind becomes incredibly fragile. The slightest inconvenience feels like a tragedy because your nervous system has forgotten how to handle stress. Seneca practiced voluntary hardship to inoculate himself against the unpredictability of fate. You must do the same. You must fix the habit of always choosing the easy path. Every single day, you must deliberately inject friction into your routine. Take a freezing cold shower. Lift a weight that makes your muscles burn. Fast for 24 hours. Walk away from the dessert. Have the difficult conversation you have been avoiding. When you willingly subject yourself to discomfort on your own terms, you are building an armor of titanium around your mind. You teach your brain that pain is not an emergency. It is merely data. The person who seeks out the hard things becomes terrifyingly immune to the tragedies of life. Make this your vow. Comment below. I seek the fire to forge my strength. Number 5, the silent execution of duty. We live in an era of constant performance. People want applause before they have even done the work. They announce their goals on social media. They brag about their early mornings. They seek validation for simply doing what they are supposed to do. This habit drains the sacred energy required for actual greatness. When you talk about your plans constantly, your brain releases the dopamine of achievement before you have built a single thing. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one, wrote Marcus Aurelius. You must fix the habit of broadcasting your life. Become addicted to moving in silence. Do the grueling, unglamorous work in the dark, where nobody can see you and nobody can praise you. When you detach your work from the applause of the crowd, your motivation becomes entirely internal. You do the right thing simply because it is the right thing. You build your empire quietly. Let the world be surprised by your results, not exhausted by your announcements. The loudest person in the room is always the weakest. The silent executor is the one who changes history. Commit to the quiet path. Type this: I build in silence and let my results speak. Number 6, the amputation of the complaint. Listen to the words that come out of your mouth. Listen to the internal monologue running through your head. This isn't fair. Why is this taking so long? Why don't they understand me? I'm so tired. You are a chronic complainer, and every single time you complain, you are verbally confirming your identity as a helpless victim. Complaining does absolutely nothing to alter the fabric of reality. It only amplifies your suffering and broadcasts your weakness to the world. The Stoics operated on a binary system of control. If a problem is within your control, fix it. If a problem is outside your control, accept it. There is zero mathematical utility in complaining. You must build the daily habit of swallowing your grievances. When the traffic is terrible, you sit in silence. When the weather is ruined, you adapt. When someone treats you unfairly, you observe it as a fact of human nature and you adjust your strategy. Strip the emotional adjectives from your life. Deal only with the raw, boring facts. When you eliminate the habit of complaining, you instantly reclaim a massive reservoir of energy that was previously wasted on useless friction. Declare your sovereignty. Comment below: I do not complain, I conquer. Number 7, the rejection of the spectator identity. You're spending hours every single day watching other people live. You scroll through feeds, watching strangers build businesses, travel the world, and create art. You watch television shows about fictional characters overcoming odds. You're sitting in the stands, eating cheap snacks, watching the arena of life happen without you. This habit is slowly murdering your potential. You're trading your finite, irreplaceable hours of existence for the cheap dopamine of a screen. You must fix this daily. You must stop being a consumer and start being a creator. The Stoics believed that human beings were put on this earth to act, to contribute, and to engage with the fabric of society. Catch yourself every time you sink into the couch to passively scroll. Throw the phone across the room. Pick up a pen, lift a weight, build a skill, call a friend. Do something that requires you to be an active participant in your own life. The world does not need another spectator. The world needs the exact genius that is currently dormant inside of you. Reclaim your arena. Type this: I refuse to be a spectator in my own life. Number 8, the daily severing of dead weight. You are exhausted because you're carrying a backpack filled with stones. These stones are the grudges you hold against people who hurt you years ago. They are the resentments you carry over unfair situations. They are the anger you harbor toward yourself for past mistakes. You're dragging the rotting corpse of yesterday into the pristine sunlight of today. To be angry is to punish yourself for the mistakes of another. Seneca observed, "You must build the daily habit of radical forgiveness and release. Every single night, you must look at the offenses committed against you, and you must drop them, not because the people who wronged you deserve your grace, but because your future demands your total, unburdened energy. You cannot climb a mountain while dragging anchors. Cut the cords. Let the people who misunderstood you remain confused. Let the past remain in the past. When you master the habit of letting things go instantly, you become as untouchable as the sky. The clouds of disrespect may pass through you, but they leave no trace. Drop the baggage right now. Comment below. I release the past and claim the present." Number 9. The ruthless audit of your associations. You think you are an independent thinker, but you are actually a composite of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Look at your circle. Are they complaining about the economy? Are they gossiping about other people? Are they settling for mediocrity and encouraging you to do the same? If you are surrounded by people who operate on a low frequency, they will inevitably drag you down to their level. Epictetus warned, associate with people who are likely to improve you. You must fix the habit of tolerating toxic, stagnant company. This is a brutal necessity. You must audit your relationships. If a conversation leaves you feeling drained, pessimistic, or petty, you must begin to withdraw your access. You do not need to make a dramatic exit. You simply pull your energy back. Surround yourself, even if it is only through books, podcasts, and historical figures at first, with minds that demand excellence. When you elevate your circle, your standards automatically rise to meet them. Protect your environment like your life depends on it, because your character certainly does. Elevate your standard. Type this: I only associate with those who demand my best. Number 10. The nightly confrontation with mortality. You operate under the most dangerous delusion known to mankind. You believe you have time. You delay your dreams. You put off apologizing. You wait for the perfect moment to finally start living the life you want. You treat your days like they are an infinite, renewable resource. They are not. Your time is bleeding out second by second, and it will never return. The ultimate Stoic habit is the practice of memento mori. Remember that you will die. Every single night before you close your eyes, you must face this reality. You must ask yourself, if I do not wake up tomorrow, was I proud of the person I was today? Did you act with courage? Did you speak with truth? Did you love without holding back? When you confront the absolute certainty of your own death on a daily basis, it annihilates procrastination. It burns away the trivial nonsense. It destroys the fear of other people's opinions. Death is not a depressing thought. It is the ultimate clarifier. It forces you to live with a fierce, beautiful, uncompromising urgency. Anchor this truth to your soul. Leave this vow in the comments. I live today like it is my last. These 10 habits are not a menu for you to pick and choose from. They are the interconnected gears of a mental machine designed to make you unstoppable. If you stop negotiating with the morning, quarantine your focus, weaponize the pause, inject friction, execute in silence, amputate your complaints, reject the spectator identity, drop the dead weight, audit your circle, and face your mortality, you will undergo a metamorphosis that will terrify the people who knew the old you. You will stop reacting to the chaos of the world, and you will become the calm, immovable center of gravity that the world relies on. It will not be easy. Your brain will fight you. Your old habits will scream for survival, But you are no longer the person who surrenders to weakness. You are the architect of your own mind. If you have stayed in the fire until the very end of this video, you belong to the rare 1% of society that is actually willing to do the brutal work of self-mastery. Prove your commitment to your future right now. Hit the like button to cement your progress today. Share this knowledge with someone who needs to wake up and take their power back. And make sure you are subscribed to join the ranks of those who live with absolute intention. Leave your final unbreakable declaration in the comments below. I fix my habits and I forge my destiny. Stay grounded, stay disciplined. Guard your inner citadel. I will see you in the next one.